Okay, let's talk about binary subtraction. We have just discussed about binary addition. So if you're just going to watch binary subtraction, it's good that you should watch the video of binary addition first. All right. So in binary subtraction, let's take an example. If we have two numbers, let's take a big number. It's 6-bit long number. And okay, that's a good example. So we have two numbers. If we convert, let's take an example first just to verify our answer, that if we are performing binary subtraction, have we performed it correctly or not? So first, if we convert these numbers into decimals, this will be like 32 plus 8, 40, 44, 45, this will be 45, and this will be 24, 26, 27. So this will become 27. And if we perform the subtraction like this, one will be borrowed. Now this borrow thing is important because we will going to do the same thing here in the binary subtraction as well. So one is borrowed, this will become 15, and from 15, if we subtract 7, we borrowed because you cannot subtract 7 out of 5, right? So people are already good in binary decimal subtraction. So 15, 7, the remainder will be 8. And because we took borrow from 4, it became 3 out of 3. If we subtract 2, this will become 1, 8. The answer will be 18. If you subtract 27 out of 45, the answer will be 18. Now, let's perform binary subtraction and double check if our answer is correct or not. Now look closely. The binary subtraction. To subtract 1 out of 1, that's easy. It will become 0. Now, if you want to subtract 1 out of 0, you cannot do that. You need to take a borrow. If you take a borrow 1 from here and this 0, it will become 1, 0. That is 2 in binary. All right, so it will become 2. Now this phenomenon is important. If you take borrow from here, this 0 will not become 1, it will become 2, 1, 0. Now out of this 1, 0, if you subtract 1, you will still get 1 as a remainder. Get it? Just rewind, relook, or if you still have any difficulty understanding this, ask me the question. Okay, so 1, 0, because we took borrow from here, this one is now 0, so 0, 0, 0. Let's keep this thing here so we can have an idea that we took borrow from here, and this one will become 0. Okay, 1 and 1 again, 0. You again take borrow from here, and this will become 1, 0, and this one will become 0. And if you take 1 out of 2, 1 and 0. Now let's try to double check it. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. 16 plus 2, 18. So this is your binary subtraction. Let's quickly take another example. Guys, if you just want to take a picture of it, if you just want to note it down, I'm just leaving it for a while. I'm just pausing it for a minute. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, let's take another example. This time we have to be careful about okay, let's take this example. This is the second example of binary subtraction that we are going to apply. And in here, we have the borrow pretty far. It's really far away. And if we want to subtract this one out of this 0, it's mean that, and we cannot find the borrow from the nearest neighbors. So we have to go this far. So we start taking borrow from there to subtract this bit, this bit. All right, start doing it. So we'll borrow 1 from here. We already know from the previous example, this will become 1, 0. And this one will become 0 because it borrowed its value. Now this is interesting. If we borrow 1 out of this, because it's 2, this will become 1, 0. It will become 2. And this will become 1. It will not become 0. It will become 1 because it's already 2. Now keep borrowing this. This will become 1, 0. This will become 1. This will become 1, 0. And this will become 1. Okay. Now we can subtract. If we subtract 1 out of 2, this will become 1. And if what we have here, we have 1. So 1, because we have 0 here. 1 minus 1, this will become 0. 1 minus 0, this will become 1. And this one became 0 already, so 0, 0, 0. So this will be our answer in this binary subtraction question. So you people can now ask me questions over the WhatsApp. I'm signing off with this binary subtraction.